Hello, good morning. So we're back once again. We're gonna get right to it. Unfortunately, I do have some IRL things to take care of today, but I'll do as much as I can. Um, this is almost done. We're almost done. We just need to take care of a couple loose ends. Loose ends. All right, we're gonna add a little bit more to the Medusa section. I've done more research on Amaterasu, so I'm more comfortable writing that one than Raw is easy. Then we'll go from there. After this, the only thing left to do is case study 3, which is village, which is village is village. Village is simple. Then the conclusion, that's it. So by tomorrow, we should be done with this. Then hopefully get this video released soon. But yeah, this one was a tough one. There's been a lot of rewrites for this. So give me a moment while I look at this, and we'll see what I have to change with this. In Greek mythology, Medusa's gaze was a curse like no other. If you looked directly at her, you would be turned to stone. Her victims would be forever petrified and left in a lifeless state. They will forever be left frozen in a state of helplessness. This myth is interwoven in horror games where attention itself can be dangerous. Mechanics punishing players for looking, side effects triggered by gaze or enemies that punish awareness draw from this ancient myth. Literally amnesia of the dark side. In a sense, being seen as a death sentence, and the lethality of the gaze is enforced. Okay. Alright, so we're going to change a couple things, then we'll see how it sounds. So, let's see. What do I want to change here? Honestly, the reason why this took so long was I didn't like how the pacing of this was going. It didn't feel right. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna rewrite this bit by bit. Whenever I see a section I don't like, I'm just gonna do it over again. So this took way longer than it probably should have. I've been working on this for like a month, actually. Yeah, it's actually gonna be a month in a couple of days. Holy shit! It just goes to show you, like these lore videos take forever. Okay. Hmm. Let's see. I played Outbreak so long. This is from File 2. In that very toxic forest that probably make Miyazaki have a wet dream. But no, that forest sucks. Mostly because of scissor tails, spiders, Dorothy being an asshole. So if I'm vulnerable, obviously being paralyzed with fear, having your freedom taken away. Oh, I could do like a 45-minute stream. Like I said, I'm not so busy today, but I have a couple of things I need to take care of in the background. So just some IRL stuff. It is my day off, so I'll try to get as much streams as I can today. Because again, this one will be done by tomorrow. Like, it definitely will be done by tomorrow. If not, Monday. Tuesday, I'm not going to be available at all because I gotta go. I gotta go to the shooting range because again, we're going on deployment soon, so we have to make sure like we know how to shoot. Still, it's been a while since I last shot a gun, so but, so definitely gonna be Tuesday. I'm gonna be in the field shooting. So nothing too crazy plan for this week. Like just get this done. Do sprite animation on the side because that's God, that's very optimistic project that's getting there, but that's gonna take forever. So I don't have any requests coming up for lore videos, so it's just I guess now is the time for me to actually do all these crazy ass projects that I have planned. So storytelling, Parasite Eve, Rule of Rose, storytelling, just those type of things. Eventually lore files. But we don't talk about that. I just really haven't had time to actually like play through things. I actually finally got a chance to actually play a game yesterday. I was playing Dark Souls 1, but yeah, Dark Souls 3 actually. But it's just been very busy lately. Alright, back to this. Less me yapping. Medusa embodies the purest form of vulnerability, which is to be paralyzed, freedom being taken away. And being rendered powerless. Wow. Speaking of Resident Evil, I've been this well, obviously I'm on YouTube right now, but I've been staying away from Resident Evil related content. I am not trying to get Requiem spoiled for me. It's I've been dealing with that for like the past like 10, 15 years. Like just YouTube just spoiling shit for me. So I'm just trying to go in there with a clear mind, spoiler free. But it's hard. It's really hard. Okay. In Greek mythology, Medusa's gaze was a curse like no other. Anyone that would meet her gaze would be turned to stone. Her victims will be forever frozen, petrified, and left in a lifeless state. They will forever be left. They would forever be left frozen in a state of helplessness. Medusa embodies the purest form of vulnerability, which is to be paralyzed, freedom being taken away, and being rendered powerless. This myth is interwoven with horror games where attention itself can be dangerous. Mechanics punishing players for looking, status effects triggered by gaze, or enemies that punish awareness draw from this myth. In a sense, being seen is a death sentence, and the lethality of the gaze is enforced. Hmm. Hmm. Let's see. Carries consequence. And oh my god. Yikes. Neutral. Carries. I need to do another Grand Blue video. That Vera one was fun, but oh my god, that was a long one. At least people have a better understanding what the hell Yandere is, because that poor character, she got so much shit. It carries consequence. Because Medusa's gaze shows. Fuck. Um. Okay. Let me finish writing this sentence, and I gotta grab my pre-workout. Yeah, we have to take me like a second just to grab it. Because again, I will have free time today. It's just I gotta take care of shit first. Then I'll come back. My next stream, I'll do sprite animation. Then I'll later tonight, I'll double back with this. Then I'll do sprite animation again. Like I have no plans today for the next couple of days, so we should be good to go unless something apocalyptic happens. Which, knowing the army, it's you live here. You're always on duty. Her gauge pretty much shows that observation can be a weapon shot against you. Danger. What the fuck? Give me 1 second. Sorry about that. Was distracted. There's more I can add to this. Just give me a moment to actually think about this. Just gotta write down some notes. Give me a second. Okay. It shows that the gaze can be a source of danger and a reminder of how fragile. We don't need to add any more to this. I think we've gotten straight to the point. In Greek mythology, Medusa's gaze was a clarice like no other. Anyone that would meet her gaze would be turned into stone. Her victims would be forever petrified and left in a lifeless state. They would forever be frozen in a state of helplessness. Medusa embodies the purest form of vulnerability, which is to be paralyzed, freedom being taken away, and being rendered powerless. This myth is interwoven within horror games where attention itself can be dangerous, mechanics punishing players for looking, status effects triggered by gaze, or enemies that punish awareness draw from this ancient myth. In a sense, being seen is a death sentence, and the lethality of the gaze is enforced, both myth and game. The act of seeing is not neutral, it carries consequences. Medusa's gaze shows that observation itself is a weapon. It shows that the gaze can be a source of danger and a reminder of how fragile control is. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's good. Okay, so Amaterasu. So what did I have for this so far? Japanese mythology has many legendary tales. One such tale is the tale of Amaterasu. Amaterasu once hid herself away, which plunged the world into darkness. She only emerged when confronted by her own reflection. This is common in horror games in which mirrors and reflection reveal more than meets the eye. By exposing identities, hidden truths, and secrets that were never meant to be revealed, the mirror becomes not a tool that hold on. The mirror becomes a tool that forces players to confront not only external threats, but internal ones as well. What can I add here? Give me a second to think here. Looking at my notes. Japanese mythology has many legendary tales. One such tale is the tale of Amaterasu, the sun goddess. She hid herself in a cave which plunged the world into darkness. She only emerged after being confronted by her own reflection. Give me one sec. Okay. So I gotta go take care of something because IRL is calling me. So I'll come back later and we'll do some more stuff. So thank you for stopping by, and I'll see people later. Bye bye.